Hello, this is Right Side Trader. Today is April 3rd, 2026, and this is my weekly market review. We're reviewing the Russell 2000, that's IWM, on a quarterly chart, monthly chart, weekly chart, and a daily chart. This is all for educational purposes only, no trade recommendation, because as we all know, trading is risky. You can lose money at trading, so please check with your financial advisor. Please check with your significant other that is suitable for you. All right, let's jump over to these charts and see what we see. Besides this, maximize this quarterly chart. Boom. What we see here is green. The Russell has been the strongest one out here, and all the Russell didn't drop. The Russell's kind of held tight, and all, and that's what kind of gives me this thing is going to. I believe this market is going to still continue going high and start making. Again, based on your trading plan and your trading strategy, trade accordingly. But as you can see here on this Russell, one of the other things, the Russell still ended up with higher lows on this big picture, and we didn't make a lower low. And this is the first deal. This is just the first week of the quarter. We got a long ways to go to see if this thing going to continue going higher and actually get us to a new high. Maybe this quarter, not. I don't expect it this month, but this quarter. We have to kind of like just wait and see what happens. All right, that's pretty much it there on that quarterly chart. Let me, Let me go ahead and go down to our monthly chart. This monthly chart, what I see here, see the Russell, that was the whole thing with the Russell again. The Russell dipped below the 9-10 moving average, this blue line, but it never closed below the 9-10 moving average. And right now it's back above the 9. It's green above the 9-10 moving average, but I see it below this quarterly pivot. We're getting the thing is that we're getting a bullish Karami. So again, this thing does look like it really wants to probably go back up. We just got to be patient and see what actually happens here. So pay attention to your trading plans and your trading strategies at this time. This thing is not as weak as people may be thinking it is, but be careful, be careful, be careful as always and all. But that's what I see there. Let's go ahead and go down to our weekly chart and see what we see there. Zoom in here a little bit here on this weekly chart. On this weekly chart, the big thing, I just knocked this out. This other thing, remember with the Russell, it never did go below the 50. The Russell didn't really get that. It came down to a support 3 level where you do expect a bounce. It did come down to that below that support 3 level again, and maybe a real strong bounce this week, and come next month these pivot, and then we'll be looking at this thing heading back up here and fighting these highs. So that's what actually happened here on this Russell at this time. But let me go ahead and go down to our daily chart and wrap this on up. On our daily chart, let me zoom in here. See the Russell on the daily chart, when it dipped below the 200 here, and all that's this red line here, and all it was real strong the next day and jumped back up this green candle here. Then the day after that, it actually gapped up, but then it doji because again, it's in all this supply here that's been churning and trying to get this market to go down. But the Russell has actually been pretty strong, and at this time, the Russell is still looking strong to me. And I'm going to zoom in here just a little bit more because what we got forming here on the Russell on the daily picture, this red candle and green candle, I didn't circle the whole green candle, is a bullish engulfing down here in the area where it's been consolidating at. We got to see, is this thing ready to start playing like it should be? Well, I don't know. It can play any way it wants to. But will it actually obey the candle pattern that we see? Are the traders are back out here supporting this market, and we can get back above the pivot? So again, if we get back close to a resistance 1 level on next week, that would let me know that yes, this thing is ready to turn back around, and it's time to start actually trading the Russell a little bit different, but trade it based on your trading plan and your trading strategy. But that's it. That's pretty much all I have this week. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Hope you had a great week, and I'll speak to you next week. This is Right Side Trader. Have a good one. Talk to you later. Bye.